Prudential, Pacific Life. We work with Crump. We work with Jackson. We work with Allianz, and we work with Vanguard. Some of these companies you might know from your job. We have so many choices and options for our clients because we don't work for this industry. We work for our clients. And on that note, please get to the person that invited you. And, if you need any other information, we will share it with you. And I would like to invite another panelist tonight. This beautiful young lady, very smart and angelic, our senior broker for 4 years in WFG. She's a professor. She wrote the book, If You Ain't Stocking, You Are Dropping. Okay? She also have a new book that just came out. That's Why You Broke. And we call her the Beast from the East. Her name is Odetta King. Let's welcome her to the panel.
Hello, hello, hello. How are my Guyanese panelists? Big up to Usha, my hotel girl. Then we had Shanti all the way from Pennsylvania, my banker in the house. And Shelly Ann, the nurse. Medical, beautician, you ladies rock. Thank you so much for being on this panelist tonight. And it's a Guyanese crew. Shout out to us. We're doing big things in our community and there's so much more room for everyone to come on board with us. I just want to say a couple of shout out. I see Patricia from Ohio. Welcome. Thanks for joining, Patricia. I do see Cora. Welcome. Debbie, welcome. BB, and I just saw somebody that just came on that I know that name. Where did she go? Charlene is from also Guyana. Oh my God, that's my neighbor. Super excited. Anyway, guys, I get really carried away. Tonight is such an amazing night. We do this once a month in honor of Life Insurance Awareness Month. We're closing off the month talking about our awesome campaign. We are on a mission to educate 30 million families. At this point, we're a little over 2 million and we've got a lot of work to do, right? So it's going to take an army. We're looking for everyone and anyone who's hungry, who want to help families and stack a whole lot of coins because we got 30 million families out there that we need to educate when it comes to their finances. I'm not going to talk much about politics, but if you pay attention to the news, there's the debt ceiling, which, hey, if the government can't even figure out this finance mess, how are we supposed to let them manage our finance? Think about it. If there's a shutdown or if they can't come to a resolution, what does that mean for you and I? What does that mean for you and I? And you know, it's ironic that the government can't even get it right when it comes to money, that they want to raise the debt ceiling. That tells us we're spending as a country. We're spending more than we're making. So we absolutely cannot put our financial house or future in the government hand when they have a crisis themselves. With this U.S. debt ceiling, what does that mean? Taxes are going to go up. Taxes is on the rise, y'all. What does this mean? Funding is going to get cut, right? So many government programs are going to get cut. What does this mean? Interest rate are going to go up. Interest rate on taxes, interest rate on your credit card, interest rate on your mortgage, just anything that you are borrowing is going to go up. On top of it, the money that we're saving, the interest is not going up. So the little interest that the bank is already giving us, 0.06, it may be 0.06 for a very long time. So the money is not going to grow. There's so much uncertainty when it comes to money right now as a country that now has never been a more needed time for individuals to learn and manage their finance. because we cannot depend on the job and we cannot depend on our government. You got to control your finance in your hand. And so my part that I'm going to talk about is the business aspect, right? We showed you the financial mission. We showed you some of the things that we teach families. We have an awesome mission to educate. We can help you with your finance. But some of you may say, okay, Odetta, that's great. I want to learn. I want to be a client. I want to get help with my finance. But as Shanti said, we need to have multiple sources of income. So I'm going to talk about the business side of our campaign. You see, when someone gets started with our firm, there's several different ways that you're going to get paid. I don't know about you guys, but does your one job pay you multiple ways? You see, here at WFG, your one job, right, or this one business pays you multiple ways. The first way you and I are going to get paid once you become licensed, right? Because you do need a license. You cannot go out here and help people if you're not financially licensed, right? So the first way you're going to get paid is your personal income. That's you sitting down on a Zoom, right? Like I'm sick of my house right now, but I ain't complaining. I'm COVID free. You're going to sit on a Zoom and help someone any part of the US, right? When you help someone with their finance, your pen, that's personal income. That's the first way you get paid. The second way you get paid is when you build a team, when you have agency income. So let's say, you know, other people like yourself who want to also make money. We bring them on board, train them, help them get their license. That's agency income, the second way. The third way we get paid is expansion income. I'm in New York, but I don't only have to help families in New York. I could help families any other part of the USA. Guys, this is crazy. Your license can help you help families any other part of the USA, places that I would have never thought of visiting or going or knowing anybody. I could sit in my house in New York and help that person in Wyoming, Kentucky, Idaho, wherever. So that's expansion income, the third way we get paid. All from being on Zoom in the comfort of your home. The fourth way we get paid is what we call bonus, right? So now let's say you have a team and you're a senior marketing director and above, right? Just like how your job may have the boss, and the boss gets a bonus for making sure everything is up and running and the company is making money. Well, at that level, we have bonus income. And the fifth way that we get paid is recurring income. So I sat with a friend of mine who has a really good business here in Brooklyn. And I said, you know what, at some point, you're not going to be able to go out and work on people's home. So the day you stop working, your checks stop coming. But with WFG, the day I stop working, I'm still getting paid. Because you see, every family that you and I that are licensed help, every anniversary year that they keep their account, you're getting paid every anniversary year. So I've been living in this country for about 30 years. Imagine if I was doing this business for 30 years. For the last 30 years, I would have been getting a check from everybody that I help open a strategy or an account with. Guys, that right there is just crazy to me. That even when we die, that check is still gonna go to our kids. Recurring income, guys. Recurring income is powerful. You do the work one time, and as long as that family or that person keep that account, every year you get paid residual recurring income. So I've been doing WFG for 4 years, and the very first person or everybody that I helped in the last 4 years, on the anniversary date, I'm getting a check. So we're in September right now. All the clients that I help in the month of September, come September 2022, I'm going to get residual income because I helped that person September 2021. And so it continues, right? Super, super big deal. So this one business gives you 5 different income streams. Super powerful. And what we're doing is teaching people how to manage their money, right? So you guys can come on board, you can learn and earn in the financial industry. And I remember when I first started, I didn't know a lot of stuff, but I was still making money because while I was licensed and learning with my trainer, I was making money. You don't have to know everything in the beginning, and you're still gonna make money because you're gonna be working with your trainer or your mentor who's gonna help you, right? You ain't gotta know everything, but the more you learn is the more you're gonna earn, right? The more you learn, the more you earn. I'm sitting tomorrow with a very, very good client of mine who actually was a friend and many, many years ago in the hotel industry. This person has over $300,000 sitting in their 401k. And they're having sleepless nights because all they keep watching is CNN with this US debt ceiling. And what is this going to mean for their 401k? Well, the sad reality is you're going to lose money. That's it. You're going to lose money. That's how it works, right? And there's so many other people right now that have retired or they're about to retire this year or next 3-4 years. And they're wondering what's going to happen to Social Security. Is it going to be around? How much am I going to get? What's going to happen to my pension? These are all things that people are worried for today. If you're about to retire in 5 years and you have even 100,000, you don't want to lose a penny from that 100,000. But right now you're worried because you don't know which way it's going to go. But we know for sure you're going to lose money, right? So talking about money, when you start with us, you have to get your license. Your first 30 days, you're going to be in training. We want you to get your license, hit your first promotion. Now you're an associate. Again, we get paid to educate families first and show them ways to save, grow, and protect their money. Not spend their money, save their money. Invest their money in accounts that are risk-free and tax-free. So my friend that I'm meeting with tomorrow, he's like, oh my God, Odetta, I did not know my 401k would be taxed. Yeah, so that 300,000 is not 300,000 because it has to be taxed. And hope and pray you don't lose 50 or 60 or 70 grand because of all the up and down. So you see, when we sit with families and we show them how to save and invest their money risk-free, tax-free, so they don't have to worry about stealing, debt, government, war, anything that the economy is going on, they're stacking, right? So if you help a family save $250 per month, which is $3,000 per year, as an associate, you will be compensated $1,350. If they can save more than $250, more money you make. So guys, we get paid to help people save money. And the more money that person saves, the more money we make. Isn't that crazy? That we're getting paid to show people to save and protect their future. Who else is doing this, right? Most people, they want you to spend. They want you to spend. They want you to spend. Here, we're going to knock in your head. Save your money. Save your money. Save your money. Save your money. Why aren't you saving? Put your money over here. Save your money. Invest your money. Don't lose no money. We're literally beating people in their head to save their money smart. So they don't have to be worried or have sleepless nights that they're going to lose money when the stock market go down. Right? So you could work your way all the way up to senior marketing director. And here, again, sky's not even the limit, guys, because the average senior marketing director makes about $86,000 to $1 million. Y'all, my parents have been in this country 40 something years and have never even made $250,000. Most people, statistics show, don't even make 6 figures. So You could stay at your posh job for the next 100 years. You're still not going to make $1 million. And even if you make $1 million, it's a W-2. So how much of that is going to get eaten up by taxes, right? So you want to be free until you're financially free. So guys, make no mistake, we are doing good for people. We're helping families make money. We're showing them how to save their money. And the more families you help, the more money you make. Right? These are just some of the people that are part of our leadership team. And as you can see, there's people from all walks of life. We have Jonathan Marion, who started with us when he was just 18 years old. His dad told him he's wasting his time. Go get a job. What the hell is this crap you talking about finance? You're embarrassing us. Everybody else's son is off to doing something great and you're doing this nonsense. Well, guess what? Today the dad is eating up his words because Jonathan Marion retired his mama and his papa. 1.5 million earner, 18-year-old kid, right? And then we have Alma, who is our Latina queen, who is just burning up the house when it comes to helping all the Spanish people. Single mom, you know, her story is just moving. She just wanted to come here because she wanted to help her kids. She did not want her kids to suffer. Today, Alma is touching, I want to say, close to 500,000. Just helping her community. So guys, if you want to help your community, get in touch with us so we can show you the next step. Then we have Kaylin and Candace, boyfriend and girlfriend, maybe probably 24, 25, making 6 figures. Right? 24, 25, traveling, learning this business, helping a lot of other millennials like themselves. And then Monica and Rig, mortgage banker, mortgage broker, comes from the real estate industry. Wish she had done this before. Because you see, a lot of those people she put in those homes, guess what? If she had this knowledge to share this financial info with them, a lot of them probably would have still had their homes or almost paid it off by now, right? Almost paid it off. And then your girl is here, OdettaKing.com, professor, right? NYU graduate alumni, okay? Hotel background, 18 years sales and marketing, just came in here, wanted to learn about saving money. Because you see, I'm good with saving, but like with everybody else, I had my money in the bank earning 0.0 whatever interest. And even though I had that little interest growing, I managed to save $100,000 that I chronicle in my first book, If You Ain't Stacking, You're Dropping. And I'm like, wait a minute, my 401k, I was losing money, and I was one of those people that would call the guy. Every time I lost money in my stock market, in the 401k, I was one of those annoying employees. I was calling Jason and screaming at him. And I knew there had to be a better way. So when somebody introduced me to this business, I didn't see the business side. I just wanted to come and learn how to save my money, how to never lose money when the market go down, and how to get more interest than the stupid bankers are giving us. So for me, that was my gateway to this business. And then when I realized all the stuff that I was learning, I said, wait a minute, if I don't know it, there's got to be other people who don't know it either. So it was a wrap. 3 months in, I got my license and never looked back. And, you know, today I wish I was doing it 18 years instead of 18 years in sales at corporate America. And even to today, it's like I'm forever in debt and grateful because of this business, because of this opportunity. My unborn kids are already wealthy. And I don't say that to brag. I don't say that to boast. I say that because the information that you're going to learn here is going to break generational curse. You're going to know exactly what to do, whether you have $100 or $100,000. Association is everything. You want to be a millionaire? Hang with millionaire. You want to be smart? Hang with smart people. So who are some of our mentors and leaders? Eric Thomas, the beast, E.T., #1 motivational speaker in the world. John Maxwell, the founder and founder of leadership, right? All of these are people that at one point graced our national convention and are associated with our firm, right? They're speakers. Guys, the timing has never been right. So you know what? Life is all about choices. Where you and I are today is a direct result of the decisions we've made in the past. So what would your future look like 5 to 10 years from now? What would your future look like 5 to 10 years from now? If you surround yourself with this environment, if you're learning about money, right? If there's another COVID, another shutdown, another debt ceiling, whatever's going on in the world, how does that affect you? Well, you don't know what you don't know. So you have two choices. You can decide, this sounds great, I want to learn and I want to get help with my finance. Or you could say, you know what? I want to earn multiple sources of income. I want to get my license and help people and learn and help people at the same time. Learn and earn. So you either want to learn and earn, or you just want to learn and get help with your own finance. So Bill Gates, who although is not one of my favorite people, I love his quote. If you're born poor, it's not your mistake. It's not. But my God, after coming off of this webinar, after hearing some of this information, if you die poor, it damn wrong is your mistake. Sure is your mistake. Because now you got a taste of it. You may not know everything, but you got a taste of it. So it is your job to pick up the phone, call the person who invited you and say, hey, I want to learn more. I need help with my finance. I got my 401k. I don't know what this means. I didn't even, like the guy told me yesterday, he didn't even know 401k is being taxed. Like, he doesn't even know if he should start cashing out his pension now or wait for 5 years, or should he start taking Social Security now or wait for 3 years? Like, there's so much uncertainty, right? We don't need that uncertainty. So if you're born poor, it's not your mistake. But if you sure die, it is your mistake. So get in touch with the person who invited you to our awesome campaign. Let us know what stood out to you. What are you interested in? Do you want to be a client, learn about your money, get help with your money, or you want to potentially see if this is something that fits you? And I say something that fits you, but we also need to check you out, right? We need to check you out to make sure that you're also viable to work for our company. Because you see, we're in the financial service. So the first thing you're going to go through is a background check screening. Right? A background check screening. So please get in touch with the person who invited you. We're going to do this again next Wednesday, and I'm going to pull up right here. And if somebody can please put the link in the chat, right? So next Wednesday, we do this the first Wednesday and the last Wednesday. So if you missed it, right? Or you know someone that you want to share it with, or maybe you want to hear it again. But because for some of us, if it's the first time we're hearing this, we're going to need to hear it again, right? And again and again and again, because this is not information that we see and hear every day. So if you want to come back and hear it again next Wednesday, or you want to get in touch with the person who invited you and set up a one-on-one, please do, and share it with somebody else. Because I promise you, if we don't tell you, you're not going to hear this from anybody else, because the country's in a mess financially. So if the government can't even figure it out, who's going to figure it out to put you on game when it comes to your money? Who's going to put you on game? So with that being said, I'll go ahead and drop the link. Thank you guys so much for joining. 8 p.m. Actually, it started already. So for those of you who might say, I want to learn more about finance, 8 p.m. every Wednesday, we have a financial workshop, right? So if you're interested in attending the financial workshop, the topics are different every Wednesday. And again, as a member, you have unlimited access to attend this workshop as many times as you want, and lifetime access to speak with one of us, licensed financial professional, to get help with your finance. Thank you guys so much. Make it a great, great, great evening. And don't play yourself, pay yourself, because we're not about dropping these coins. We are stacking it. We want to make sure we die rich. We want to build generational wealth. We want to make sure these babies and grandbabies and godkids and everybody, like Beyonce said, are filthy rich. Okay? So thank you guys so much. Have a good evening. Hey, y'all.
Thank you.